There's one tip will help you always land a triple Raze combo. I'm making this video because even before the movement speed slow buffs to Shadow Raze, it pained me to see players in the early game not being able to get a triple Raze off, especially against melee cores. Hopefully after this video, you'll try this out in a game, win your lane, and gain some MMR in the process. So what's the secret to triple Razing? Well, it's being confident in the range of your small Raze or close Raze. What do I mean by this? The best way to explain this to you is by showing you an easy example. So let's use Nyx and Lions in Pale. We all know the stun is actually longer than the range indicator is showing. So to get a maximum range in Pale, you'd click the floor instead of clicking on the enemy target. So for Shadow Fiend, the close Raze, well technically all Razes, are the same. But especially the close Raze. When you hover over the Raze range, it shows the target basically needs to be on top of you. But using the Impale example, that's not the case. Like Impale, it can extend further than it shows, and on top of that, the Raze itself has a 250 AoE. It might not look like it, but 200 AoE is the same as Pudge Rot, so every Raze is one fat Pudge rotting. If you do some quick maths, the close Raze is 200 units, plus the Raze AoE of 250, meaning the total Raze of a small Raze is technically 450 units. And would you look at that, the middle Raze is 450 units too. So that's your new range indicator. But this is where it gets weird. The furthest Raze is 700 units. If you minus the AoE of 250, you get 500, not 450. But here's a free tip, I guess, for clicking this video. Technically, there is a distance where you can get a triple Raze off without moving. Use that information however you like. But going back to it, it means wherever you can get a medium Raze off, you should be able to get a close range Raze off too. And hopefully I don't need to explain how to get the long Raze off for the combo. So remember the first clip I showed you? That was Arteezy, right? So with your newfound knowledge, watch how far away he is but still goes for the close Raze. And of course this leads to be a beautiful triple Raze kill. In another example, while he doesn't get the kill in this clip, notice how far away Invoker is and Arteezy still attempts to get the small Raze off. I'm pretty sure Artur has this range in his head and is always looking for when the other mid walks in this range so he can surprise Raze them. This could also be a mind game because Invoker would assume this was a medium Raze that hit him instead of a close Raze, but that's for these high MMR players to decide. So I'd encourage you to get the range of the close Raze in your head and try it a few times before you hop into a game. And when you do go in game, try to be more aware of your first Raze and how close they are when you use it. Because if you do miss it, that's alright, that's 90 mana and you can try again in 10 seconds. Versus not doing it all and the other mid running away on 1 HP.